Hello and welcome to this match. So we're going to be using the mono white deck recommended by chat. So, the way that this deck works, well, usually it's going to be life gain, but in this match we're going to see how it works and if we win. Okay, so looks like reversing mono green, that's not bad. A little scary, honestly, because again, mono green versus mono white, a lot of ramp, a lot of plus one counters and cheap costing creatures like that. Ouch, that's going to hurt later in the future. Okay, already swinging. This is really early in the game. I'm actually a little concerned. Alright, so we're going to try to go with the original strategy. I'm going to go with my usual cleric just because he's usually crucial to do all my ETB triggers for creatures. Okay, and I'm just going to hold off. I'm going to go more defensive, be more passive than aggressive. Oh, Ranger class. Okay, this is going to be tricky because it works on 2 levels. Cheap, easy token generation for the first one, and then it goes to attack triggers, which it seems like they're running animal deck, beast, wolves, werewolves, animals. So this is gonna be really bad for me because honestly, this deck is all life gain and ETB triggers, which takes time to generate. And animal decks, especially mono green, can ramp really fast if given the chance. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go with an Esper Sentinel just because I know if there's a way I can get a card draw in here, I need it. And I'm going to stop that 4/4 by doing a hold for ransom. Now that, I think, will save me a couple turns. Not forever, but maybe a turn or two from getting close to death. And let's see, because I usually play Commander, so playing something like Standard or Historic Ranked, a 20 life is definitely different than what I'm used to. Yeah, so right there. Okay, so this is definitely a tribal deck focused on wolves and werewolves, meaning that this person has planned and knows the combos that they're going to do with their deck, which means I have to really think on my feet real quick because, yeah, they just took out my main guy. I would have so rather they took out Esper Sentinel, just because I don't use them that often. Yeah, I'm going to do that to gain 1 life, and then, let's see. My primary objective should be to cast my Demigod, because that'd make for a really good blocker. 2/5, it only gets stronger based off my devotion to white, which, this being a mono white deck, it could be the way I survive this game. So it looks like I might be able to survive the game if I do more on defense than offense. And life gain might be the option. Okay, so yes, 100% has been confirmed. This is wolves and werewolves versus life gain. So who's gonna win, wolves or life gain? We're gonna find out, because honestly, this is literally actually terrifying. Like, I'm trying to think on the top of my head, but oh, my brain's going a mile per hour, like very slow. Okay. This ain't good. So, what I'm going to do... Sorry for clapping and doing stuff like that. This is how I think. I use my hands a lot to think out loud. I will probably block 1 and let the other one swing and come through with damage just because I can't afford to lose one of my creatures. Not to say that I use the cleric I have or Esper Sentinel a lot, but it's always good to have an ace in a hole like Esper Sentinel when it comes to card draw. And again, this being life gain central theme, having this little, cleric to give me 1 life every turn is good. Okay, so this instant is perfect for what I need because this prevents damage dealt by opponent's creatures, but not mine. So meaning that I can either take all the damage, or take all the attackers to my face and then prevent the damage, or I can block and take the damage since they have more creatures than I have, but kill one of their creatures, which honestly seems like a good strat. And then I gotta keep that mana open, so I'm almost scared to summon or do anything just because I need that mana constantly open. Oh, not another squirrel, no! Oh, I usually love squirrels in real life, but this is killing me. I love animals, but man, I hate fighting them in Magic. They're so overpowered at times. Okay, that's an 8/8 already? If they get enough mana to pay the ransom fee, like, that is gonna hurt. Oh, this is really hurting, and that's an attack trigger. Oh no! Okay, so this is gonna we're looking a little rough here. We're not doing as good as we should or could be. But we're not out of we're not out of the fight yet. We still have a fighting chance. I'd say 30 to 40% chance to keep winning. These aren't great odds, but they're better than 0. So what I'm gonna do is I should probably do the strategy I was just talking about, honestly. Because their board state hasn't gotten scary enough to where I can't do the strategy. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna cast the incident just because this would take out one of the creatures that does support the deck a bit, while saving me a turn from death. So good, and then I'm just gonna go to my turn. Awesome, okay, I have 4 mana, this is perfect. I can cast my enchantment to give me more life whenever I cast, whenever I do an ETB trigger for creatures. And then now when this happens, I get 2 ETB triggers from my god and or demigod and my enchantment. Okay, so this is looking good, I'm coming back, I'm making a little comeback. And now I'm gonna keep playing more defensive, I'm not gonna swing yet. Even though my creature who has vigilance does give me 1 creature, which would give me 2 more triggers. I might, if I'm going to swing at all, I might just swing with 1. I think that might be a good strategy. Swing with sacrifice 1 creature so I can keep triggering and gaining life. So life gain might be the thing that saves me this game. I might be able to win just based off that fact. Or not, because I am constantly just tottering back and forth on winning and losing or surviving in death, because look at this. Okay, so I am gonna block that because it can't kill me. I can't kill it. I'll block that because I need the same thing. I'm just, man, I really don't want to lose one of my creatures, but yeah, I'm gonna have to lose my cleric just because. Yeah, I'll do that just so I can gain 1 life. Kind of cheese the system there. But yep, I'm gonna do that. Okay, great. Cheap 2/2. Or 2/1, but cheap costing creature. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna summon that because I need another ETB trigger, but that cheap costing creature would come in handy next turn if I can get another cheap costing one. So I can do 2 creature ETB triggers, and then that triggers twice of everything. And I can do this. So this would actually be a good strategy. I'm gonna do it. Since all his blockers, I don't think he would block, or they would block with a 5/5. I'm sorry, I keep saying he. It's just a default thing I do. Because I'm referring to like the creature itself and stuff, or not the creature I'm using, but the opponent's creature. They blocked my 1/1 instead of my 4/4 or 5/4. Interesting. Weird where their priorities are, but I understand it. And that's a 10/10. I'm just looking at that creature all the way to the left, thinking that that's going to be the thing that kills me. Because I'm letting that thing technically charge, and I'm not doing anything to it. Except I'm gaining life. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Thank you. Okay, so I had a little cheap costing 1 creature on top of the 2 costing 1. Give me all that life back. And yep, here we go. More triggers happen. Good. I'm building that creature up. That's good. And because that's a +1/+1 counter base with that 1 creature that's a 7/7, that thing has first strike. I unfortunately lost my creatures, so I won't be able to keep generating tokens that way, but I at least have a somewhat even board state with them, in terms of blockers. Not power, but blockers. Okay, so my 1 fear... they paid the 1? Why? Don't pay the 1, please! Just like you don't pay taxes, don't do it. Just let me get everything. By getting 1 card draw. Okay, heads up, I do not approve of not paying your, always pay your taxes. Always pay taxes. You do not want to get audited. I'm just giving you that heads up, just doing that. Anyways. Sorry, I'm like trying to think out loud. Okay, so if I do... Oh, this is not looking good, because that also is top deck manipulation on top of everything I'm dealing with. I used to love squirrels. Now it's hard with Magic. Okay, so Daxus. Wait, I'm getting an idea. Hold on. Okay, I'm getting there. And almost there. Oh my gosh, I have an idea. Okay, hear me out. I use Daxus, I sacrifice it off the legend rule. So, and I'm, by the way, sorry, I'm like really excited, so I'm like trying to think by hitting something with my hands, anything, just, okay. So, what I'm gonna do is I am going to sack Daxus to himself based off the legend rule, but because of that, I'll get 2 triggers. Daxus, the one I sacrifice for leaving the battlefield, and then I'll get the entering Daxus's triggers on top of triggering all the other ETBs. I'm not gonna do it right now, but this is a good strategy because this board state is crazy. Like, look at this. There's been hardly a time I've seen something like this. Yes! Okay, now this works so well. The cleric makes this plan go into fruition. I cannot have thank the maker enough. Oh, believe in the heart of the cards, Yugi. Always believe in the heart of the cards, baby. Huh. Well, that'll be a nice motivational video to watch, I guess. I didn't even know I was subscribed to them. I didn't know I was subscribed to them. That's interesting. Okay, anyway, sorry I got distracted. Huh. So that's a lot of wolves. Where was it? I feel like this person watched a lot of Twilight. Not hating on the person for that or anything, or commenting. I'm just like, that's a lot of werewolves and wolves for a random magic deck. Okay, oh, there we go. Yep, bunch of triggers. That's what I'm talking about. We got that other human soldier, so now we can do token generation. And let's see. So because, yeah, I'm gonna be more defensive because they have such a high board state, and I don't want to sacrifice anything just to get a 1/1, do more triggers yet. I want to do it, but not yet. Okay. So, oh man, another trigger. He paid the 1 again. Come on, just don't pay the 1. Like taxes, just don't pay your taxes. Again, I have to mention, that is a joke, not actual financial advice. Please, for the love of everything, pay the taxes. Okay, see, here was what I'm talking about. I got another good ETB. Okay, the unicorn, this is what will make the game turn in my favor. So what I want to do, I'm going to do a risky move. I'm going to do something, risk it for the biscuit, and yep, create 2 of those. Yep, there we go. More triggers. Whew, I love drinking coffee at 2 in the afternoon. I love drinking coffee. I do not have a caffeine addiction. I swear I don't. I can promise you, chat, I do not have caffeine addiction. I can quit at any time, okay? Anytime. I just don't wanna. Yeah, that squirrel's the bane of me. Oh, another wolf. Oh, it has flash. Look at this board state. They have so many creatures that it's going off of the screen. It has a slide function. That's how many. I've never seen that in Arena. That many creatures are on the board where there's a slide function. Yes, thank you. I got another unicorn. Let's buff everything we can in this deck with ETB triggers. I am just getting so energized off of this. Woo! I'm ready to fight and defend my plane. Okay. So, yeah, Dax's plan will work. I have 47 life based off of... Let me read that again. Okay, I've read that. Let me do some quick math. Yeah, if I use my blockers correctly and use Daxus the right way I want to, I should have enough to live. It cannot do lethal to me. They should not be able to do lethal to me. Sorry. I'm going to use Esper Sentinel just because I'm not a fan of Esper Sentinel per se, in terms of with this deck it's not that crucial and he's been paying the 1 constantly, so it's just better to do this, yeah, to where I have 50 life, just to extra a couple life in case that somehow he gives everything trample and I can't stop it. Okay, so yeah, 52 life, 19. This life gain is insane, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is probably one of the most life gains I've had in this deck so far. It's not a lot, you know, in terms of what it could be. For the cards that I'm using, this is actually quite a bit. And funny enough, it's literally the thing that's saving me. Oh no! Oh no! This is the moment of truth. Can I do this? I can hear the video game moment of me being on low life happening right now. Cue the music of just low Pokemon theme like life bar before you just get KO'd. Oh my gosh. Okay, block that. I'm gonna use my 11-10 to block that creature, because it's crucial to his board state. Some creatures I don't want to kill. So what I'm gonna do instead is use my... I'm gonna use this... I'm gonna block that because it can die. I'm gonna use my demigod to block that so it doesn't technically kill it. I'll use my soldier to block that so it kills it, and then I'm gonna keep my 2 little creatures so they can keep doing... One can do ETB, the other one can do, give everything first strike. So if I lose that, then I'm gonna pickle. Okay? Now did my math work? Did it math out? Please tell me math out. Oh. Yes! I'm a genius! I did the math and it worked. Yes! Another one! Let's go! And then now I'm gonna do the biggest of brain moves. I'm gonna sack Daxus for the legend rule. I could be saying the name entirely wrong. I can't speak English apparently when I'm excited. I didn't know that till now. Anyways, I'm gonna use the new one. And if everything works right, yep, a ton of triggers. Okay? And then I should be able to, yep, keep getting triggers. One more trigger set, yep. And then one more, okay, there we go, keep piling it on. And then now swing with everything. Yes! We won the life gain! Life gain always wins! I hope you guys enjoyed everything and liked the match. Please subscribe and share and subscribe to the channel, please, just so we can keep growing it and doing more content like this, alright? Thank you for everything. Thank you for all the ideas, and please, just subscribe to the channel, alright? Have a great day.